legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it's the Washington Wizards as they'll be playing against the New York Knicks. For New York, they are hungry for a win here. Last season, they got swept by this team. 4 straight losses, something they haven't forgotten. And with a few moments here, you know, we've seen a lot of coaching turnover. When you played, Shaq, what did you like in a coach, and what set the good ones apart?
Well, my coach had to be a triple OC. He had to be over calm, over cool, over collective. You know, especially with all the media whirlwind in LA, Phil Jackson is that guy. He kept things cool and collected in the locker room. He was a triple OC.
All right, listen up. Terrific job so far. The fans are into this game, and we're going to keep them there. On offense, we couldn't have been better. Ideal game plan, and you guys have carried it out to perfection. No going easy on them in the second half. We're going for the throat. There was nice rhythm to our transition game. We got some important points on the break. I think we keep the tempo brisk in the second half. All right, guys.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Samuel in at shooting guard. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks put on a show. He had 55 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
The Wizards shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. He feeds it to Dellavedova. Ring shot on the way, and the jumper is good.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
And Washington has possession. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got. Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the back end.
There's the bucket. Good. Lopez has got 8.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Finish off the break. He's got 6.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now here's Turner. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Patterson, and it's blocked. Now here's Anthony. Lopez a screen. Shoots from 12. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Now here's Turner. Patterson. Here's Gortat, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Gortat's got 6.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Porzingis passes to Samuel. Inside, Gortat with the steal. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Takes it to Beal. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
And so it's Washington with it. The Knicks making the shot. Here's Patterson. The Wizards with another miss.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
There's no doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
The shot's good from Lopez. Lopez has got 8 points here in this quarter.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Gortat with a screen on Anthony. Here's Turner. Kept alive by Washington. Beal gets a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Beal's got 27 points.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Down low, here's Lopez. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Terrific game for Lopez. He has 9 rebounds and 14 points. This is something special. I mean, he hasn't missed a single shot.
It's really hard to put in words just what he's doing out on the floor.
For the Knicks, Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's a Flalo in for Matthew Dellavedova. And then for Washington, Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. Hansbrough comes in for Patrick Patterson. And Oubre subbed in for Evan Turner. And Roberts gets to Hansbrough. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the big difference. Wilt Chamberlain on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around. But Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
The Knicks have gone 7-9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Some nice passing by New York here. Spates the pass receiver. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
Off the pick. The shot by Nene, no good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's a Flalo. Money passes to O'Quinn. Inside, here's Samuel. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Money's got 52 points.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Beal dishes to Roberts. The open shot by Beal. The Knicks pull it in. Flalo's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Money passes to a Flalo. Takes it off the glass.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Beal from long range. Good. Beal's got 9 points now in just the second half.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
A follow outside. The pass for Samuel. The dish to O'Quinn. And again, it's New York.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Here's Roberts. Off the pick. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Spates. Down low, Samuel, and he stops it. What a pass to set him up.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And Roberts kicks to Hansbrough. To the paint, here's Beal, and he banks in the layup. Beal's got 11 points in the quarter.
This quarter has brought out the best in them fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Money passes to Spates. From 13, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Washington's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Hansbrough inside, defended by Samuel. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Thompson, he's checked in for Jose Calderon. .103 left to play here in the third. No coverage that time. And that's now 35 points here for Beal.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
He's feeling it. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got his 5th rebound in this one. Passes it to Aflalo. He dishes it to Spates. Here's Money. On the wing of Aflalo. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And he gets it to go. 37 points here for Beal.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Money passes to O'Quinn. Here's Money. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Beal from long range. He hits the shot at the very last second.
Goodness!
Woo! The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Knicks out front, just dominating this one. And coming up as soon as we return for the Wizards. New York's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. So on the floor for Washington. Nene and Gortat team up in the paint. Bradley Beal and Otto Porter Jr. are the wingmen. And it's Roberts in at the 1. And it's off from 3-point range. The Knicks shooting 53% from the field in the 4th quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Right wing. O'Quinn in the post. Out to the wing. Spates sets a screen. Here's Samuel. That falls. Nice speed this time for Jose Calderon. 59 points for Freak. Washington's gone 0 of 3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. They get it back. And it's good. Caught through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
They have a little extra mojo going here. A little extra pep in their step. More hustle in this second half. They're doing a much better job in terms of second chance points.
He kicks it to Spates. Soft touch off the glass.
Almost uncontested. It's nice to be able to add speed without having to really work for it.
Over to the wing. Here's Myers. No good with the triple.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
No good from Samuel.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Roberts dishes to Beal. On baseline, Jay. And the shot no good, a bit short. New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to Samuel. Thompson outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Money passes to Spates. Puts one up from 19. And the shot is good. Spates has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New York.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Money. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
5 on the clock. Spates kicks to Thompson. Makes it off the glass.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown. Finishing strong.
To the wing right side. Here's Myers. Misses the 3. Here's Money. From deep 3-point range, gets it to ball. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Way to play, boy. Way to play. Hey.
Well, all night long you were able to control the glass. A visibly winded warrior here. How were you able to get so many shots that came off the iron?
You know, I try to be quick off my feet, basically. You know, as long as I butt my guy, throw my bounce a little bit, I can start to head over grab boards. I know it's a big part of what our team needs, and I'm happy to provide.
Well, thank you for your time, Kevin. We'll see what the rest of the league has to say about that.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, I mean, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so Tonight, we'll be watching the Utah Jazz playing against the New York Knicks. Looking at the last game for New York, it was a win against Washington. A great win for them, and they rose to the occasion and pulled off the upset. Riding high right now. And guys, the fans always enjoy hearing stories from your playing days. Let's talk teammates. Shaq, who were your favorite guys to play with over the years?
You know, everyone loves the Shaq, and Shaq had 4 rings, but I'm saying it here.
They all
in
love
real
the Shaq.
life. Everybody loves Shaq. Sexy, handsome, and qualified. That's what Shaq stands for.
I think my question was, who were your favorite teammates?
Let me finish, Ernie. Let me finish. I'm quick to say, hey, I got 4 rings, but I could
You
not,
are quick to say that.
Could not do without Brian Shaw. Brian Shaw was a guy that always looked for me. Similar with when how Kenny played with the King. He came down, made sure I got my shots off first. Derek Fisher, we all remember the .04 shot. Rick Fox was a hustler to go out and play. Big Shot Bob.
Oh, wow.
Saved
One of
me
my
so
favorites,
many
too. So
times.
he's won both of our favorites.
Big Shot Bob saved me so many times. I would probably only have one without Big Shot Bob. Nick Van Ansel, even though me and Nick didn't win together, we had a great time.
Well, obviously, he said Big Shot. Hakeem, Sam Cassell, Robert Horry, Vernon Maxwell. But one of my favorite of all time, Chucky Brown.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite teammate is Chucky Brown of all
You
time.
didn't say Otis Thorpe?
No, but Otis was cool.
Oh,
But
God.
Chucky Brown was my favorite teammate of all time, man.
Guess who I would say my favorite teammates are?
Who's that? It's us? Oh, I thought you were going to say
Thanks,
another guy
Ernie.
who wasn't here.
I'm getting choked up a little bit. Thanks for joining us.
Need some tissue.
The Jazz look to take charge at Energy Solutions Arena here in Salt Lake City, Utah. And we're going to bring it to you live. The New York Knicks come into this one after a win against the Wizards. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And I believe what that game came down to was their ability to really knock down those triples.
Yeah, I thought the work they did on the perimeter was excellent. It was just too much for that defense, or really any defense for that matter, to handle.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Samuel in at shooting guard. Anthony is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Dellavedova in at the 1. So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against Brooklyn.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And that one's good, Anthony.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Now here's Burke. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get off the shot here. Good, hits the bucket.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
New York with the ball. This is their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
Yeah, and you know, they weren't used to seeing a team and not getting at least one win off of them last year, and that's what they're looking for now.
The Knicks rebound.
That is prototype rebound right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals.
Count that one.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Samuel off target from outside. And the Jazz with possession. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Stoudemire, the screen. Hayward with the ball. Now Anthony's with the ball.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything. everything you got.
That's right. Clark, he was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
I would certainly hope not. I mean, you get that kind of opportunity with a little resistance from the defense, you got to take it.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. The Jazz have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Now, here's Burke. He's guarded closely. Here's Stoudemire. Can't get it to go. Good D by Lopez. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Feeds to Dellavedova. Anthony left side. Passes it to Samuel. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I caught up with the head coach for Utah. He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
And thank you for that, Doris. And here is Burke following the three-pointer by Freak. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Hood can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Money. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Here's the screen. Anthony with it. Pulls up on the elbow. And again, it's New York.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Favors. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Right wing. A baseline jam. And the jumper falls for him.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
Utah with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. And there's the 3-second violation. A different look for Utah. Howard Burks comes in for Hood, and it's Exum in for Burke. And then for New York, Spates checked in for Lopez. Flalo comes in for Porzingis. And it's Calderon in for Matthew Dellavedova. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. Number 1, the Knicks.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time. I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
So it's New York with it. They lead by 7. A rebound by the Jazz.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Exum kicks to Stoudemire. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
Great job at screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Calderon passes to Samuel. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Money's got 9.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Exum. He points his last outing. Here's Money. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The Jazz making a switch here. Muhammad's checked in, and a switch here also for New York. O'Quinn's checked in. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
Now, here's Burks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And here are the Knicks now. 9-point game. Now Calderon to the inside. And stolen by Favors. Now here's Muhammad. He's covered by Samuel. And here's Exum. Pass to Stoudemire. Shot clock at 6. Releases. Burks can't get it to go. Here's New York. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Out to the right wing. From deep three-point range. They get it back. Space. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 11.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And he gets it to go.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Calderon passes to Samuel. Shoots the 3. The shot is off. The Jazz go the other way with it. Exum with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Exum's got himself going there. His first points of the game.
Check it out.
Right now.
Deep ball. Kicks it to O'Quinn. Here's Money. Burks covering. Money passes to Spates. Shoots from 8. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Exum. And the Jazz, another 3.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on defense.
First in scoring, first in three-point shooting. Is best free throw shooter, as close as it comes to automatic.
Yeah, and that's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you really can't contain him.
Max checked in for Stoudemire. The Knicks leading by 3. 1:05 left in the first quarter. Spates dishes to a Flalo. To the middle. No good from Spates.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Burks kicks to Exum. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Dishes it to O'Quinn. Wants to get it to Spates and does. And that one's good. Spates has got his second basket of the game.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now, here's Exum. Favors with the screen. Exum passes to Favors. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Here's Samuel. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Money's got 15 points. Now, here's Exum. Good if it goes. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Knicks lead by 6. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And some tough time for the Knicks, but you listen to Carmelo Anthony, it's clear he's invested in this franchise.
They pulled all the strings to get me here, and I wanted to be here. And yeah, I want New York to be that place where guys want to come play in New York, you know, and I want to retire in New York. I mean, let's just be quite frank.
Knicks fans rooting for Carmelo to help make New York a playoff venue once again.
And you know what? It's going to take a lot more than Carmelo playing strong to get the Knicks back into the playoffs and to make them a destination to where NBA stars want to come.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Samuel, he's in at shooting guard. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Freak. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards really lit it up on the floor. He ended with 62 points and was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay on a roll like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry.
6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Muhammad. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. No problem knocking that one down.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And again, New York with the triple.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Freak, number 1.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge...
A different look for Utah. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Shabazz Muhammad. Rodney Hood comes in for Alec Burks. And Trey Burks subbed in for Shelvin Mack. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Burke. D right on him. There's the dish to Hood. Out to the right wing. Here's Burke. Knocks down the 3-ball. Burke's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
The shot's good from Samuels. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Burke kicks to Stoudemire. The pass to Burke. Hayward outside. No one near him. Shot is off. So New York will take it the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
To the paint. Here's Favors. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Favors got his second basket of the night.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
And here's Burke following the 3-pointer by Freak. Burke with it. He dishes it to Hayward. To the paint. Here's Hood. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Hood's got 5.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Money. 27 points for him. The 3. Favors with the rebound. Jazz trail by 13. Favors with the screen. In the corner, it's Hayward. Off target with the open look.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Samuel. Utah with the rebound. Stoudemire's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hayward on the wing. And it's Hayward again missing. The Knicks leading by 13. Money passes to Lopez. Here's the screen. There's Samuel. And it's off from three-point range. Now here's Burke, covered by Anthony. Now Burke. From past the arc. That's good. Burke's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Jazz.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and
we got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Look here at last year in the NBA, where the Jazz ranked. First in opponent field goal percentage. Second in fewest turnovers per game. They were ranked 3rd lowest.
talk again about their tremendous defense, not to be overlooked. Best in the league. The percentage their opponents shot from the floor was rock bottom.
And New York making a change here. Spates checked in for Lopez. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Porzingis. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Calderon in for Matthew Dellavedova. Pass to Samuel. Launches a three. That's good. Money's got 30 points.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Favors with a screen on Calderon. Now the feed to Favors. Here's Exum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
So it's the Jazz now, following the three-point attempt by Freak. To the left side wing. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
Had it.
And stolen by Aflalo. The Knicks leading by 13. Passes it to Samuel. Fires from deep. And he gets the bucket. Money's got 33.
To be honest, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen very often. This may be the best shooting performance I've ever seen.
Favors with a screen on Calderon. Here's Hayward. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Hayward's got 9.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the end. interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Shots good from Samuel.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Utah with the ball, trailing by 17. Knicks with the rebound.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
They retain possession. Stoudemire with the double team. Poke loose. Here's O'Quinn, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Dante Exum.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For New York, they had made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
He's off on the second. Jazz trail by 17. Ahead, here's Burks. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Now here's Aflalo. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession. Hollis Thompson's checked in for Jose Calderon. Hollis Thompson. Aflalo with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. The shot's good from Samuel.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here's Exum. 6 points for him. He feeds it to Muhammad. To the inside. Got it. Nice one there from Exum. Exum's got 8 points.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Jazz trail by 15. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Utah shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Exum hits them both. Here's Aflalo. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Thompson outside. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Alec Burks. The Knicks have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game. 2 shots. That free throw good from Thompson. So he gets them both.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Feeds it to Muhammad. Knocked loose. Here's Samuel. And so we wrap up the first half. New York ahead, up by 15. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I'm trying to. I know we're a lot tougher to play when we can limit second chances and get a lot of one-on-ones on defense. I think we should be able to keep it going next half as well. Yeah.
Your mindset is working. Well done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go.